Hey, Shalom, Yasharala. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Love honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, New York, who rule well. And salutations to Allah Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. I just want to get into a quick lesson, real quick, about these false prophets, because um, there's this guy at work that, he grew up. He believes, but it's not according to knowledge, all right? And he's always listening to like these Christian radio shows, and he says he reads the scriptures, but he has no understanding. And I tried dealing with him, giving him questions to see if he'll bite onto it, but nah, he's seems like he's a 2/3. Let me get Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 20. And the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, thou shalt not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Right, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to be inside of a building teaching. They're going to be on the highways and byways, bidding, the elect to the marriage, okay? Waking them up. Verse 21. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, right? Because you're walking by as the word is being preached. Thus, this is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand and when ye turn to the left. Kind. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going the wrong way. And as you pass this up, at camp, which the majority of Israel does today, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? You see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, and you want to call them names and all this, bugged out wickedness, basically, instead of acknowledging the men of the Lord that the men the Lord set up, all right? Because here it is, we're just giving you the truth, man, all right? Because these false prophets, these pastors in these buildings, right? They're all set up to make money, all right? They're set up to make you feel good, to give you smooth words, so that you're excited to go and you want to come back. You know what I'm saying? It's that prosperity doctrine, that Christianity, that slave plantation Christianity, right? And that's the thing, is that we've been brought up like that, and we have to get away from that, all right? Because the elect are gonna wake up and say, man, something's not right about this, All right, here it is. They're preaching this Bible, but have they read the Bible? Have they gone into the words? All right. Have they even asked questions? All right. And they haven't, because their grandparents, their parents, they believe in this pastor and this priest, or whatever the hell the case may be. But those people don't have the truth. The Lord's not dealing with them. All right. It's just plain. So, 1 John chapter 4 verse 1, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they be of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Right. So, you gotta try it. Everyone. You don't just bring someone into the house. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was first waking up to the truth, I had read the roll, except the Apocrypha at that point, because I didn't know about it yet. But I read the roll, and the King James version of the Holy Bible, right, 1611, and I had a lot of questions. I just didn't have understanding, and the Lord brought this old man, this older Jake, Southern Kingdom, on the bus, and he had a hat, and he had a Chicago White Sox hat, and the back of it, because the brim was up this way, then the back of it said Hebrew Israelites. So I was like, hey man, something's telling me to go follow this guy. I asked him some questions, and sure enough, I asked him all these questions. Everything was on point, the breakdowns, except for the fact that he said that they have a building where they go teach and all, and they all get together and all that, and that just threw me off, because I've read in the scriptures that the Most High doesn't dwell in temples. We're not supposed to make agreements, with the heathens, and having these so-called churches, you need a 501c3 charter, which is an agreement with Esau, Edom, okay? So all that stuff was like, nah, that doesn't sound right, And then later on, I ran to Elder Nagab here in Chicago. Alright, so you gotta try the spirits, be patient, pray, alright, pray properly too to the east, with your hands up, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you gotta question these guys, man, like why are they teaching these buildings? You know, why are they set up to make money, you know? You know, we all give money to this one person or this organization, okay? How come the rest of the people that are attending, they're all fucked up, you know? They're all they need help. Who needs help? A lot of these people need help, man. All right, and the first step is to get out of that mentality, you know. But let me just get it real quick because I don't want to butcher it. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and that acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Right. So your mind, man, you gotta renew it with this truth, right? You gotta wash it constantly with this truth, right? Because we're filthy, man. All right, we have all this thickness of wickedness. All right, it's just like laid on us, man. It's disgusting. All right, so you gotta constantly wash yourself with this word, okay? And these pastors, they're not doing that. They're supposed to feed the flock, and they're not doing it, man. All right, they're actually leading you to death. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 2. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. Right, because you know there's the elect, they're out there, man, and they're looking for answers. All right, so you got to be ready in the mind, all right, to you know, answer them correctly, come to them, you know, the right way, you know, because Paul, he would change from like someone in the hood to someone like a Republican or something, you know. He would switch it up. He was that smooth, you know what I'm saying, so he could gain them all. All right, and that's how we gotta be. We gotta be seasoned in our speech, all right, with salt. All right, because there's the elect out there waking up right now, all right, and you gotta be on point, because one thing you could say or do, and you could lead that man astray. Now the blood's on your hand, all right. So you gotta take this office very serious, okay, because it all goes back to life and death, man. All right. You know, you're going to choose life, you're going to do it right, you know, because now you have to feed the flock, you know. So there's brothers that have been in this thing for many, many years, and then they fall out or get kicked out, right, because of something, man. All right. I know another, he's like, yeah, the brother down in Texas, this is many years ago, he's like, I woke up watching him, and that brother fell out, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be on point, man. This is a very scary thing, because the guys that are listening across the line, that could be your replacement, you guys. All right. Just because now you made it into the camp, you got promotions or whatnot. Hey, you gotta stay on fire. All right. And I know some weeks may be harsher than others. Hey, but you gotta get around brothers and keep that fire going. All right. Because you're not gonna get it at these churches, man. These false prophets. And even these Israelites that know they're Israelites, but they're not teaching on the same accord as GMS, as what the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai ordained, okay? Teaching different doctrines. Nah, man. Those are false prophets too. Alright? Let me see. Because we're almost out of here, man. This internet's going to be wrapped up. They're going to close it off, and you're not going to find any of us anymore. But you're going to perish. There's Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 31. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof? Right. You know what I mean? Our people love to have it so, man. They love getting dressed up on Sunday, right? All, you know, from head to toe, just geared out, looking good for church. And then to do what? You know what I'm saying? to act a fool in there, dance around. All right, no scriptures coming out. All right, then they leave, and they're wicked for the whole week, and then redo it again on Sunday. It's bugged out, or whatever religion, so-called religion you guys believe in, man. That shit is bugged out, man. There's no truth behind it. It's all gonna come to naught, you know. And you see it now because, like, driving around, you see some of these so-called church buildings for sale. Why is that? Because they came to naught. All right, because the Most High is not behind that. This, America is finished. There's no hope in this place, man. If you think this is gonna continue, you're crazy. You're crazy. All right, this place is gonna end. And it's gonna end soon. All right, the Lord's gonna come save us. This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. Right. You're supposed to give up everything for this truth. Alright? Everything. Your woman leaves you, she takes the children. Hey, that's part of the price for this truth. Alright? Your parents, your siblings, your friends, co-workers, they turn against you. Hey, that's a price to pay for this truth, man. Right? Because Yahweh Shai told us already. He gave us the breakdown. He said what? He said that they're going to hate, if they hate you, remember they hated me first, man. And it's not roughly paraphrasing me, but they hate the Most High, of Him who sent me. They hate Yahweh, man. They hate His ways. Alright, well, here it is. We're trying to come back into the good graces of Yahweh. Alright, through Yahweh Shai. Alright? But our people, they love wickedness, man. They love it so. They love to hear those smooth, buttery words that feel good. Okay? But for the truth, nah, man. They so some of these false pastors, they're Israelites, and they sell the truth. All right? They sell it. They sell breakdowns. All right? They sell DVDs, clothing and all that stuff. It's all bugged out, man. All of it. All right? Because this wisdom and understanding, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to clothe you, man. It's going to take care of you, man. All right? Because, like the scripture that says, look at the birds in the field, or the sparrows, I should say. The Most High cares for us more, man. The Most High takes care of the birds. He feeds them, He clothes them, He gives them a place to sleep. How much more us, man? All right? Being His sons. Being, His chosen, Lord willing, He's going to take care of us, man. So don't waver in your faith, man. Stand strong. Just know that this is almost over, man. Hang on a little longer. All right, we're almost out of here. This is Matthew 13, verse 44. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the truth is the kingdom of heaven, man. And that's for us. Alright? And once you have it, man, if you have to sell everything that you have to get it, you're gonna do it, man. The man of the Lord is gonna do it. Alright? Because everything comes with wisdom. You want kingdoms, alright, you want a kingdom of peace, you want victuals, those tributaries, you want to be like King Solomon, you know what I'm saying, but amplified, you know what I mean, on a whole different level. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. You can't even imagine. You just know it's going to be amazing, right? So right now, to obtain that, you got to sell everything, man. You got to get rid of all this worldly, carnal stuff, all right? And yes, if your woman, she's not happy or pleased to dwell with you, let her leave. You know what I'm saying? If that's her thing. She's gonna take the children. Hey, that's part of the cost. All right? Because guess what? When Yahweh Shai returns, He's gonna give us 100-fold. All right? And He's gonna give you your wife back in her right mind. She's not gonna talk back. She's not gonna make her own decisions on her own. All right? She's not gonna get out of pocket, man. All right? She's gonna be in line with all the other women, all the other wives that you will have, because we will have all those things. But seek the kingdom of heaven first, man. All right, and beware of these false prophets, man, because they're just in it for right now. They're in it to win it for right now, right? Here it is. We're trying to wake you up for immortality. You know that's gonna last forever, man. This is everlasting right here, never perishing or anything. Um, and you know I don't want to make it too long, but I hope this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, New York, who rule well. And salutations to all Akim pushing this word, truth, and sincerity with charity. Shalom, wa abad babal.